Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. How are you doing? So before anything, I got a hair update. Some people have asked me, how do I get it to stand up here? I put these clips in here as my hair's drying to give it volume. So I've gotten emails about this, so yeah. Anyway, did you all watch me build the urban worm bag on my other channel? If you haven't, go check that out. And my next video with that, I'm going to be adding the worms. I'm really excited about this product. I've never had one, and I've seen so many videos about it. But anyway, so guys, when you place an order, I do my best to ship it out on time. I really do. But sometimes I get backed up because I have a lot of orders, and I do this all myself. So please be patient with me. Sometimes the post office doesn't update their system. Like a worm order will say pre-shipment, and then I know the worms were there, and then they arrive and they never updated their order. So sometimes these things happen. But don't worry. I mean, if anything ever happens to the worms, of course I'll replace them. But that's just how the post office is. You know, I know a lot of worm farmers that don't even ship. They'd rather just sell local just to avoid all this problem. But I like shipping. I like the challenge of it. But I just wanted to update you on that. You know, don't worry. It'll be okay. Just keep me updated. So I've been noticing a lot of interaction in the comments, which I absolutely love. And I know that you guys have a lot of questions, and I just do my best to answer them to the best of my ability. I don't know everything about worms, even though I've been doing this a long time. But I do know quite a bit, and I have train wrecked a lot of worms also. So you have to just do what works for you and your lifestyle. I know not everyone can have a setup like mine, so just start out smaller if that's what you can do. And that's okay, you know, you'll figure it out. So let's go check on the breeders, because I've been drying out some of the bins to sift them out. Okay, here we go. So before we check out the breeders, let's check out our starter colonies. I have an amazing price on my starter colonies because honestly, guys, I have so many worms. I just can't keep them all, and I want you guys to have them. So check out my website. They're all listed on there, and they're doing amazing. And there's a million little babies and cocoons in here, and it's a great way to just start vermicomposting and just get it going and have patience at not an expensive price, you know. But they're doing well. They're loving the chow that I'm feeding them, and they're all ready to go. And they have this is also has cocoons in it because I don't have time to sift out the cocoons. I just don't. So that's a great thing about it. Oh, and what people always ask me, no, there are no blue worms in here. That's the number one question I get. Do your worms have blue worms in them? No. And it's taken me a long time to accomplish that. So these are some breeders that I fed yesterday. And as you can see, their food is already gone. Like, these worms will devour food overnight. They really do. And they do a great job at composting. But this is all fresh bedding I put in here. So we're going to look at the ones also that I'm drying out so that I could put them through my little sifter over there and just make it easier on me. Let's go look at them. So here you have one of my breeder bins. It's a red wiggler breeder bin. And about a week before I harvest the cocoons out, or even babies if they've hatched because I've left them in here too long, I take off the plastic or paper, whatever it is here, and I start letting it dry a little bit. And if they're springtails, they come to the surface and they start dying. So I like to go in here and give the breeders a good mix. And they're doing wonderful. And that way, when I put them through the sifter, it's so much easier to get them all out. Now, if I see babies that are hatched already, I do the light method and I do it by hand. But if I happen to catch them every 21 days, like I'm supposed to harvest, If I let them dry out, I go through the sifter. And it just works out better that way. I put on my TV up there. I listen to audiobooks. So they're doing great. And let me get my other bin. Let's check this one out. This one seems more dry. My shelf, it depends on the levels. Some bins dry out faster than other, and I think it's because it's the vent above my head. Depends how it hits them, but see, look at them. They're great. And this is nice enough to sift right now. But let me just get my new little sifter here by hand just so I could show you. This is my new sifter. I love it. I go like this. Shake, shake, shake. Or I go like this. And you see, look. They're the breeder worms. Now, when I do this, I weigh them. I try to keep in each bin of this size, either 1/2 pound to 3/4 pound. I could even put a pound in here, but remember, if you want them to reproduce nicely for you, if there's too many in here and they think they're too tight, they're not gonna. So when they have more room, they just reproduce better. And then you have this result. So I've been working on my Halloween video. Every year, I come up with some Halloween video of some kind for my channel. And I think you're going to enjoy this one. So, I know, I think there's other worm people that do the same thing. It's just something fun, you know. My kids are grown and gone, so my candy giving out is very limited these days. But we do have little kids that come around, and I try to have some candy for them because they are just adorable. But let me put this one back and get another one. Now, what in the world is this in here? Oh, look. One of my magnetic things from the shelf fell in there. And it's metal, but it won't hurt the worms. They won't do anything with it. They'll just stay away from it. But look, these are doing great. So tomorrow, I am going to sift them. And I will bring you with me. And we'll do it together. What do you think about that? If you haven't pressed that subscribe button yet, go ahead and do so. Watch my videos. Share them with family and friends. And check out my other channel, The Composting Worm Lady, where I got exciting things happening over there also. There, that's what we're doing today. Oh, and another thing I'm doing. Look at the mess I have behind me. Yes. So anyway, what I am doing this week also is I'm working with my carnivorous plants, which they are all named Morticia. I'm doing this week too is I'm working with my carnivorous plants, and they are all named Morticia. And winter is coming here in Indiana, so I have to get my plants inside, my carnivorous ones, and my Christmas cactus and my Thanksgiving cactus. Yeah. So do any of you play VR, virtual reality, on Meta? So let me know. I have an Oculus 2 and I play VR, and I'd love for you to challenge me or play with me in one of the games. So that's what's going on this week. But this video is, I think, kind of long already. I don't even... I have some bloopers. Today's a blooper day. So let's get... I'll bring you back when I'm ready to harvest these things so you could see the process. Okay. Well, I don't know what I was going to tell you today. This is my first blooper. Oh my gosh.